Good morning. It's Thursday. Don from Super Blast here. Getting ready to get after it. I had a customer last week or the week before that. Like what I did to her pool cage, so she hired me to clean the fence, the house, and all the stuff. The driveway just needs a good rinse because it's been painted. Has a little bit of black mold here and there, no big deal. And then what we have after that, we have a driveway to do. That'll wrap up today. Tomorrow we have pool cage, house and pool. That'll wrap up the week tomorrow. I think I got a driveway to do as well. Anyway, it's a busy week, and I am feeling groovy today. Even with all my problems I'm having, I'm doing pretty damn good. So you know what I gotta do? That's right. I gotta go get after it. All right, we'll see you at the job. All right, good morning. Here we are. See those weeds? First thing we're going to do is turbo nozzle the weeds off this driveway because the driveway isn't dirty. We're going to chlorinate it and rinse it off at the end. I want to get the weeds out first, and the reason why I want to do that is because people steal stuff out of my tools. Now I have reorganized everything. Everything is perfectly organized. Seals, injectors, fittings, tips for the J-rod, everyday tools we use, wrenches, sockets, other stuff that we use on and off. Extra supplies are in there as well. So it's a shame, but everything gets locked up. So my point is, gonna turbo nozzle everything off, put the turbo nozzle away, then we're done with the tools. Then we can get to work and lock everything up. All right, I'm Don from Super Blast. Let's go ahead and get started with the turbo nozzling. Then we're here to clean the fence and the house. Everything's moldy at the top of the wind milly thingy there, you know, the wind direction, whatever you call those things, I forget. Anyway, let's get after it. Okay, let me show you how fast you can get these little weeds out of here with this wonderful tool here. You should have one. Let's get after it. Okay, now all we gotta do is switch to the J-rod, soak this thing down, and get after the rest of the house, all right? Let's get after it. Okay, like an idiot, I didn't press the button, but it was just warp speed. All right, the front of the fence is nice and new again. Just gotta rinse it off. Everything's been SH'd all the way. So we got to hit the top of that a little bit better. Let the SH sit up there and soak up there for a little bit. But everything else is looking good. So we got an SH here. We're going to continue that way down into the backyard as far as we can go with those fence sections. We'll rinse our way all the way back around. We'll hit this fence here. Then we'll go back and we'll hit the shed and the rest of the fence along the back. All right, let's get after it. All right, let's hit that up there real quick. You can go a mile with this thing. This is the original tall reach tip, because they all have the same exact hole size, you know what I mean? They spend millions of dollars trying to develop these tips that spray and keep water in a tight pattern. So just making it longer and using the same hole and calling it whatever you want to call it. Not that I knock what anybody's using, but I mean, I just like to point out the facts of the matter to people, and those are that's looking good up there. Let that dwell some more. Now we're going to go ahead and switch tips. This is the 2560 V-Jet. All right, there you have it. Now we're just going to continue down that way as far as we can go. Then we'll come around the other side and get the rest of it. All right, I'm Don from Super Blast. Let's get after it. All right, let's have a look at this bad ride. Look how nice and clean and shiny. See how green and moldy it is back there along there? I got down 2 panels short. You see where the gun is in the grass. I'm going to go add 50 more feet so I can get pretty much all the way down there, 50 more feet. Rinse it all the way back around. Then we'll have a short run to do when we go back around the front. All right, I'm Don. We'll be back for the review after. All right, let's get after it. All right, that's going to be a wrap. We're done with this job. Gonna take a review here. Driveway's nice, all the weeds are out. The fence is spotless. Was very, very dirty. Let's take a look. Looks great. Pads look good. All cleaned up. Look at that. Fence looks brand new. Back of the house is good. Shed's clean. Fence is clean. Probably about an hour and a half. Not bad, huh? All right, I'm Don from Super Blast Pressure Washing. We'll see you at the next job. Let's get after it. Hey, Don here. Hey, the last job of the day was a 2-car driveway. And it's a regular customer. The guy was selling the house. Just a small little driveway. So I chose not to film that, because yesterday was concrete day, so we don't need to see any more concrete, right? Anyway, tomorrow we're doing a house wash in the morning. Then in the afternoon, right after that, we're going to be doing a house wash, pool cage, and driveway full property wash. So we'll see you tomorrow. Please leave a comment if you can. Only takes a second. Give me a thumbs up or something. The comments are back down, dwindling again, and so are the views. So I'm trying to get the channel going. Try to help me out if you can. It only takes a second to leave a comment. Say, hey Don, or just say boo. Say something. All right? All right. Thank you so much. I'll thank you in advance. All right, I'm super fast. Always, always get after it. You'll go far.